Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. You ready for twins?
Oh my god, are they twins?
Oh my god, y'all twins!
Meet Miriam and Michelle.
Man, I am telling you what. This has been such an interesting experience. I have had such a good time with the Poor Decisions team. We've been able to pick these two Westwards right here. You know, all as a team, we got an opportunity for that. And then Matt and I, for the group, were able to go ahead and taste some things and send it to the team. We got two different barrels of the honey batch, which I'm stoked about. I'm having a really good time with that. Really good receiving on that. For short barrel, they do amazing things. Those are two different 375s in a package, so you get two different barrels, and you can combine. Drink one, drink the other. You can combine them, and you can get a third different pour out of this. Very similar to what we have with Westward right here. This is something I've been looking forward to for a long time. Shout out to Baker's Drinks. They did an amazing job of getting us set up out there. We did have some issues with logistics right after it started. Westward's been very apologetic. They went from one distributor, I guess, to another to get these sent out. And so they had some issues on their side, which delayed things. But all that being said, finally got my bottles. Also got some bottles for some friends in the area. They don't ship to Alabama, Louisiana. I had a couple friends that needed some. I was able to pick up their stuff. I also have one extra set there just in case a buddy says, hey, I'd like some of this as well. Plus, it's still available on the Poor Decisions website, which is in the link down here. So if you're interested in that honey batch or the Westward batches, they're there as well. Looking forward to that. So these two right here, we had so much fun making the picks on these. Let me give you what we got over here on this first one. So this one is Barrel 1, Pick 1, Part 1. And this is Poor Decisions Barrel 17 202. This one's coming in at proof is, I think, 127. The second one over here, this is Barrel Pick 1 Part 2. This one came in at 128 proof. So these came in at their actual proof coming out of the barrel. They didn't water these down at all, which is what they typically do. So this was the first for us. Got my Matt from Whiskey Wisdom shirt on. Been missing my buddy. I know he's had a lot going on. But sometimes I just like to put it on just like I'm hanging out with Matt right now, about to have some pours. So let's get into the first one, Part 1 over here. Like I said, these are nice proofs, 127, 128 proof. Man. See, I get a candied nose right off the bat on this. I almost get like a chocolate type of a cherry on it. And remember, we named these. Well, Matt named one, Cherry Sex Bomb. The other one is the Hazelnut Fudge Brownie. Deeper chocolate on this one right here. And it's funny because they bottled these like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months maybe after we made the pick. I'm not sure exactly the months, but they aged them a little more. This one's got some different oakiness to it. It's got some more chocolate to it. This one's a bit fruitier on the nose. But man, that chocolate is just popping me right in the nose on this one. This one, I get that fruity note to it. It's got a beautiful color, nice amber color on here with some tints of orange on here. Still working on the sides on the legs, so it's got some nice oils on here. This one, the oils are running down the sides on this a little bit. Another beautiful amber note to it. And these are American single malts, so they have a little bit of that maltiness. I would say this second one has a little more maltiness on the nose, but I kind of lean into and dig that. So that's just kind of in my profile. Man, legs took a long time to develop on this. Let's see this first one. Let's give it a taste. First pour of the day. It didn't like overwhelm the palate. Coming in 127 proof. Do get a nice Kentucky hug through the chest, getting some nice sweetness across the tongue here. So what's neat is you do get a little bit of that American single malt experience, but I'm also getting some pepperiness, getting some cherry through here. Man, I'm trying to think of what this fruit is I'm kind of getting out of here, which is a little bit different. It's almost like a little bit of a kiwi note to it, which is really strange. I've never had kiwi on any kind of a bourbon. And that nose is still outstanding. So on this one, I'm getting some nice dark oak on here. I'm getting that feel of it's been sitting in the barrel for a while. Like I said, I get this kind of kiwi note, which is strange. Some of the fruitiness from the cherry there. I'm just getting a lot of different things on this one. And I know it's been a while since I've had this. And the nose and the palate are a little bit off. There's a lot of it there that you can pull into it, but I'm getting a little bit of a vanilla now. It's getting a really nice finish on this. So I'd say medium plus finish on this. Just really just kind of sitting on the back of my palate. A little bit of dryness from that oak there. And I'm getting a little bit of a leathery kind of note on that one. Yeah, the more I drink this, the more I'm really enjoying it. It's really warming me up. I'm getting a little bit something different every time. Some of that little kiwi note I got on the first couple sips, it's kind of moved away from that. It's a different type of a fruity note. Let's get some of that oak on the back. Really nice on that one. Getting some of that leather. Let's get into this second one over here. Because here's the neat and fun part on this. Not only do you have two pours, but I think we found out even when we put them and we combined them, you get a whole nother unique pour. You get a nice blend on that, which is really neat. Whole lot of chocolate, whole lot of deep like tobacco and oak on here. Get some of that malty note, which I really like. Wow. Wow. This one's clearly my favorite. Just the depth that I get with this. I like them both. Now don't get me wrong on this. But the barrel too, man, that chocolatey, that maltiness that comes through there, a little bit of a coffee on the back. You're getting some of the oak through there, a little bit of a tobacco kind of thing going on. This thing is dark and funky. I really like this. Lots of chocolate notes through this one as well. So this one definitely falls in my wheelhouse better. Wouldn't pour either one of these out of my glass. Very happy with both of them. But I know that I'm probably going to be leaning towards this one when I want something a little more robust, a little something with chocolatey or something that's a little bit darker that's just kind of got this great little funkiness on the back. I'll be reaching for this barrel number 2. This one up front is fantastic as well. Like I said, they're both very good pours and we're both happy. We're all very happy to have our names on this. Now I'm going to do the fun part. I'm going to turn a date of 2 into a threesome here really quick. So now we have our third pour, which is the blend. And this is the one that I didn't have enough to have of that a lot of people said, man, the blend is killer as well. Just a more intense chocolate cherry. It kind of went from more of a milk chocolate to kind of a darker chocolate on that. You're getting some nice vanillas in there. Man, I think it really amped this one up a little bit too because you get more of that oak. So you get some of that char going on. A lot of great stuff going on in here. Man, I'm excited just to try the blend on it now. Wow. I think if I was to pick them out, I would say part 2 is my number 1. The blend is my number 2. And then number 1 would be my number 3. And it's not like miles apart. These are just splitting hairs on these. That fruitiness added to that chocolate and that depth and the layers you got in there just kind of really makes this very, very nice. I call it like a chocolate funky cherry on there. So really enjoyed all of these. Look, these are still available. If you want some, check out the link below for the Pour Decisions group. Not only do we have these, we've got the honey batch on there. I'm excited about that. Matt and I have been having a lot of fun about that. And there's also, let me know which one of these you like the best. If you've got these or if you've got the short barrel, the bee's knees, the only time they've ever been done in 375s. And you get those, let me know which one you like. Matt and I have our stickers on them. The blend is available as well. So not only do you get 2 bottles, you also have an opportunity for a blend, which is cool. Same as these. If you like something a little fruity, you might want to kind of lean out into barrel 1. If you like something a little bit more chocolatey and a little bit darker, maybe go into Act 2 on that one. So you have some different options there. I bought a lot of these as pairs because I want to have something to pass along for the kids, but I also want to pick up some for my buddies and just have a good time with it. Look, we're almost at the new year. I can't believe it. I hope you guys all had a very, very, very Merry Christmas. I'm thinking this is neat that, we got this blend out of this. But let me just throw this out there. And what I'll do is on the December 31st video, if you put blended somewhere in the comments, you're subscribed member of the channel, you're over 21, continental US, you put blended in the comments, you like the video, you'll have an opportunity for a 2-ounce pour of each. Patreons, if you're in that 5 or 15, I'm going to draw your name if you haven't won anything this month. You'll also get a 2-ounce pour of each. There's no fun having good bourbon if you're not going to share it. That's the best part about bourbon, is sharing it, making memories. So I hope you'll be there for that. Now look, December 31st, the video is going to be a little bit different. It's the reason why I started a bourbon channel. And it can be kind of hard. I would suggest if you have kids around, maybe not let them watch that video. Even though, Jeremy, I love to have the kids there watching the videos, just not maybe on this one. You want to have this is more of kind of an adult conversation of why I got started into this, and it can have some tough moments through there. And the reason why I did this. And I think I owe that to you as an audience. To be honest, this is why I started this. And some of the amazing benefits I got out of doing this. And all of it stems from you guys. So look, I'm going to go out with the wife tonight. Going to go have a nice dinner tonight. Looking forward to that. Going to spend some time with the grandkids after the new year. Looking forward to that. I hope you guys are having an amazing time and not working and resting and taking care of yourself. Always take care of yourself first. You can't take care of other people unless you take care of yourself. But most importantly all, cheers and God bless. And thank you for everything you do.